Hey everyone, what's up? It's Tiffany. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Tiffany, also known as Abigail Elizabeth if you read any of my writing. And welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a little bit more of a different video today. We are going to take a look in my little, not really my mystic box, but just my box of junk that I currently have. This box has my books, Oracle decks, whatever, and all of that jazz. So let's get to it. Okay, so I have no idea where to put this besides, just like this and everything. But this is my hunk of junk. It's my box of hunk of junk. Like I said, I got books, I got Oracle and Tarot decks. I've got so much in here. It's just, we're gonna go through all of it. So, we're going to go through all of it right here, right now. So, the first thing that I'm going to be pulling out, hold on one second, yo. Nobody gets to look at my teeth for free. If you know, you know. If you're into that finish, you know, you know. So the first thing that that you see in here when you look into my little box is this Wild Medicine book. It is by Shelby Bundy, and she is the owner of Tamed Wild. I found this book at a local indie bookstore. Speaking of indie bookstores, if you want to go support my indie bookstore, that link will be in the description below if you guys want to go support. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, and everything like that. So this is called Wild Medicine, and it has, and of course it has talks a lot about plants, and their medicinal properties and all of that stuff. So what you guys just saw, where is it? Lavender. So this one, for example, is lavender. This is one of my favorite medicinal plants of all time, and I pretty much use it in everything. Of course, I like to highlight all the important information and everything like that. So that's kind of what is in here. Just a little bit on that. I've been looking for this book, and I did not find it at my local Barnes & Noble, but I did find it at an indie bookstore. So I'm like, I'm copping this up, and I got it. So if I can find this on Tamed Wild's website, I will link it in the description below. The next thing is called Money Out Loud. This is by Berna Annette, I think is her name, and I also found it, and I also bought this at an indie bookstore, at my local indie bookstore. And basically all this book talks about is money, how to manage it, and all of that amazing good stuff. So basically like illustrations and what she talks about, the ways that we weren't taught about money, and so much more. Now, I did buy this at my indie bookstore. If I can find it, I will link it in description. All of these stuff that I'm talking about will be in the description below, as well as other stuff too. So the next one is probably one of my most important little books that I have, and just because, one second, gotta get a drink of my little beer. That is because it talks about abortion. This is the Abortion Pill Zine, a community guide to misoprostol and Greek and Latin words and everything like that. But this is a guide to abortion medication, and it talks a little bit about both of the medications. It's an illustrated guide. Talks about each of the medications. This little comic book. Here's a little disclaimer in the front, which I've highlighted. And some people introducing themselves and everything like that. So basically, this is a little zine talking about medication, abortion, how it's needed, how everybody with a uterus, you know, needs it and everything like that. So this is just a little how-to, little guide and everything like that. So yeah. So the next two things I'm getting ready to show you guys are coloring books. Both of these coloring books are by an independent author named Wendy Owens. The first coloring book I got is the Color Me Spicy, a Smut Lover's coloring book. And got a little, and as you can see, I've already colored in it, and I put, you know, my name and the date that I've finished it. All of this little funny images and all of that stuff. And then the next coloring book is Color Me Enchanted, a Romantasy Lovers coloring book, also by Wendy Owens. And she even signed it. Now, I use color pencils to color everything in. I just began to color this little thing, so do a little flip test there. So yeah. Okay, so these next three items are from independent authors, and if I can find them and everything, those links will be in the description below. If you want to go support them, highly recommend you do. So this book is called Last Fix, and it's by Whitney Mayoral. This book is a freaking masterpiece, especially if you are recovering from an addiction of any sort. This book is a must to get. It's incredible. It's fabulous. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And she even signed it right here. Miss Whitney signed it. It is a really, really good book. I mean, the cover, holy crap. I mean, like, it is a 100% masterpiece. Oh my freaking goodness, you guys. It's a freaking masterpiece. So, just kind of, that's a little synopsis of the book. The next two books I have are by Jenny Raby, and she, so this is one of the books. She said this is her bestseller, and it's called Seeing His Face. It's book 1 in the Neurodivergent collection. This one is a really good book. It's a sweet romance book, and it has to deal with a girl with prosopagnosia, so I'll let you guys read that. Pause to read. And everything like that. 1 second. The next book that I have by her is called Dating the Director. Also, if you guys want to go see all the books that I have from the independent authors that I bought so far, the link will be somewhere in the cards. Don't know where though. But this one is one of the first books that I bought from her, and it's called Dating the Director. A little novella, and of course, with me being a medical / science nerd, I had to get it. And of course, romance. Come on, I mean, literally, come on. So I'm not gonna be able to go through this entire box, but I'm gonna try my best and show you guys what I have. So this is one of the Oracle decks that I currently have. This Oracle deck I got in Goddess Provisions July 2025 box, which if you guys want to support me in doing those unboxings, especially for the 31 days of Samhain, the link to that will be in the description below. You can also use the code Tiffany10 at checkout for 10% off, excluding subscription boxes. My code does not work on subscription boxes, only individual items, but your purchase will help me do a lot with this channel, with Goddess Provisions, and etc. So I put that out there. So this is the really, really beautiful and sacred little oracle deck that I have. It is called Medicine Heart. It's a pocket book. It's like a little pocket guide. and the art is so pretty. Like, I think I've shown you guys this before when I was doing a little review on the deck as well. How pretty though, the artwork and everything. Like, this deck may be small, but it is so, it's mighty. It's small, but it's a mighty little deck. So, and here's the little guidebook as well. And then here's the back of that. The next Oracle deck, which is the one of the main Oracle decks I have, is called the Medicine Woman, which I think I did a review on this. I'm not quite sure. So here's the little net, and of course, I'm not sure if I did a review on this, but here's the cards as well. So gorgeous. Okay, so so this is part one of the of what's in that my little box there and everything like that. So yeah, part two is gonna be coming soon, and everything like that. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, night, wherever you are in the world, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.